Live from Petco Park on a beautiful night, this is Major League Baseball on MLB Network. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now the 1-1 pitch. Get out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Into the box now, Mark Zagunis.
Batting 8, catcher, Mark Zagunis.
The 2-2. Slow roller back to the mound. There's return throw is in time.
What do you know? More good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. San Diego jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt Andrees earns his 5th winner of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Chad Bettis pitched well, allowing only Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Down to the plate, Adam Rocket. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Tommy Pham.
For a base hit here as he gets this one down. Hosmer takes it in. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So nothing happening this time.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. St. Louis jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lee Tsai earns the win, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Green layer appears it won't be going away anytime soon, but nevertheless, we've got baseball from Petco Park. Today, it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hardest throwers head-to-head. So striding in, Adam Rocket, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Adam Rocket.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone as it bangs off the LED board. So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter.
Ready to take his hacks again, Adam Rocket, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out.
No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6.
Now at the plate, Adam Rocket. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Adam Rocket.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, Dero, you hit it. It's been the story of 2 really good pitchers, 2 power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Saunders is after it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI. Record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The San Diego Padres led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chad Kuhl with his 4th win this season. Alex Reyes was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. And so is nighttime baseball from Petco Park in San Diego's Gaslamp District. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next. Andrew Knapp. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Gets this one down. Rocket is there. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. And And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' Road to the Show report. Two players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Ready for another chance? Adam Rocket. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Adam Rocket.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball one. Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Padres came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Carter Capps claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brad Hand wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Baseball downtown at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. 7 runs on 12 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Maikel Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Franco.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Philadelphia took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Ben Lively earns the win, his second. Robbie Ray was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. It's a typically clear and beautiful day in San Diego as we get set for afternoon baseball from Petco Park. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jared Eichhoff, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 2 out, nobody on. In the inning as it's sent out to second. Rocket has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They're up 2-0. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. San Diego.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball on the show, and it comes your way next.
If that trend continues in this start here.
Next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Popped him up. Rocket is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 1, and right now, Tim LaCastro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Tim LaCastro.
Working for the punch out, and the grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers leave one. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Friars led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Mike Leake earns his 6th winning decision in this one, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. At the plate, Adam Rocket.
Second baseman, Adam Rocket.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Verdugo sprinting after it, and that's in there. Base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his 2nd triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Adam Rocket, he tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set and the 1-2 pitch. This is foul right side.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Grandal gathers, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. And not
has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Padres came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Javi Guerra gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Brad Hand closes the door for the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Dan, a typical hazy day here in Old LA as we're ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Get ready for Dodger baseball. Next on the show.
Hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
And ready for his first at-bat, Adam Rocket. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, Dero? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. And they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, Dero, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
So coming to the plate, Adam Rocket. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And there's ball 1. Lamb leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
4-2 the final score today. The Los Angeles Dodgers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Garrett Cole earned his 9th win of the year. Kenley Jansen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.